I'm really not abandoning the whole, like, Stardew Valley build thing. I'm, like, being, like, consistent. What is this? But yeah, it's totally not even jokes. Jokes aside, decided to build Leah's cottage because I'm pressed for time this week, apparently. It is literally, like, all just one open plan thing, and I'm kind of like, that's impressive. Also, she doesn't technically have a kitchen. As far as you can see, she just has a table and chairs. So I took some creative liberty and, put in a couple of counters and a fridge and a cooker just to, let your Sims survive. But I suppose you could delete them and have a real interesting food challenge. I don't know. Plant an apple tree, only eat your fruit. Or, be a spell casting wonder and just live off mac and cheese. You don't even have to be a spellcaster. You can just get the cauldron. Feel like I ruined my own point there, but either way, that mac and cheese cauldron feature is awesome. So it's literally like you walk in and her bed's to the left, like a little sculpting area, and then beside her bed, like just over from her bed is like her little painting area, and then there's a plant, and then there's a bookcase, then there's her fireplace, and then there's a bunch of firewood logs, there's a rug, there's a table, a little like nightstandy table with what I assume is meant to be a TV on it, so that's what I've done, even though it doesn't make sense. There's no like, but hey, you know what? Maybe Leah likes to just put on the TV for background noise while she's painting and sculpting and stuff. Or maybe it's only there for when she really needs to watch the news. I don't know. I haven't befriended her a lot yet in Stardew Valley. I need to do that because I want to befriend everyone, but I'm just like, need to track her down. Need to actually like be like, okay, what are your preferred gifts? She's on that list of people that I'm like, I probably only interact with when it's their birthday. I'm sorry, Leah. I'm sorry. But her cottage, I think, is pretty nice. It's kind of spacey. It's kind of, I add in a bathroom, like, to the right of the door. I add a small bathroom, which probably slightly adds into the, like, takes away from the maybe feeling too spacious. I don't know. But I want to say that. I also actually used the debug cheat to see if there was anything cool in there that I could add for like decor clutter and stuff. And I did find these logs that I could actually build little piles of like firewood logs, which I thought was awesome. And otherwise, there's a lot of options in there, but I didn't find a lot that I was looking for. Did find things that I was like, I want to find a place to use this. I also briefly debated using the actual like firewood shelter thingy-mabob to be like, was there any way I could place it somewhere and make it look like it wasn't roofed over? And then I was like, it's fine. Her house, it literally just looks like a little pile of logs, so we're fine. And yeah, that sink in the bathroom, totally not functional. This is gonna be the build where your Sims have a legit reason to go to the kitchen instead of the bathroom sink. I'm sorry, okay, but it looks cool. And there you have, little counter, a fridge, a nice little cooker, and I put a little pot on it because I was like, yeah, I would actually use some debug things, and the placemat, which makes me really sad that it's functional. It disappears when your Sim sits and eats it, and I'm like, no, but it's fine. Also, I don't think I've placed it yet, but I place, the like pots that have all the cooking utensils in it. I have the one that's like a country looking jug in it. No, it is a country looking jug with cooking utensils in it. I placed that in the counter, and that's apparently a big no-no if you actually want to use the counter. So I ended up moving that over to the table because I figured she doesn't have a chair at the end of the table anyway. It makes sense if like the table is like her extended kitchen space. Because, in game she apparently doesn't have a kitchen, so I fully presume she just prepares salads on one half of the table, then sits down to eat them at the other. That's how I just picture Leah living her life. I wanted to find a painting that was more like nature-y, but there's like 3 options of that thing, and none of them were really that. Though I'm kind of proud, but not proud of like the autumn leaf art piece in the left, because like as far as I can tell, it looks like she has a picture of like a singular autumn tree there, and I'm like, this is pretty damn close. This is probably as close as I'm getting in The Sims, so I will live with it. Though I'm quite happy how the roof went, because I was like, I didn't realize we had such a vibrant green to use, and I was like, yes. I also hate trying to pick like a wood paneling cabiny cottage appropriate looking wood wall, but I think that one kind of works. Throw in some pillars, everything's fine. It's not a sim build if you don't fight with your roof just a little, right? Right? Oh yeah, and I forgot to put the rake out. And it's just like, just a simple little, you know, some plants, 2 garden planters. I don't think I did this when I was actually recording. I think I did this just after. But basically, I put in the woodworking table in her little sculpture corner because I was like, wait a minute. That would literally make practical sense. But yeah, there you go. There is Leah's cottage. It's not a cabin, it's a cottage. But, you know, tomato, tomato. If you liked that, feel free to check out some of my other Stardew Valley builds. They're all bigger than this, I promise. So far I've done Emily and Haley's, like Sam and his families, and Alex and everybody's. Because I'm not naming every single family, because I'm already talking too much. Have a nice day! Or night, or indiscriminate time zone.